Howdy ho, everybody. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing another tier list. Last time it was waifus, and this time it's animals, and how easily I would defeat one in a fight, if at all. So, I've got two lists. One that seems pretty extensive, but just in case we're missing any animals, I have like another one that lists the specifically like the more deadly ones. Just a interesting thought experiment that I thought would be pretty fun. So, first off, a grouper. So, I'm going to be explaining the rules first. Okay, so, first of all, I'm not allowed, like, any guns or, like, crazy weaponry. If I am allowed tools, it would be, like, minimal amounts of tools, like something that I could find around my environment that would be readily available and might help me survive. So if I could pick up a rock or a large board or piece of wood and win, then I would win the fight. So first off, we have the grouper. Oh, also, I would have to fight them in their natural habitat. Because we could literally say any one of these fish or like a bird in my bedroom or something like that is not really, it's not gonna be surviving at all, for obvious reasons. So they have to be in their natural habitat, and if I'm going to fight them, it has to be with readily available resources or tools that could be easily carried, that are not like high-powered weaponry or anything like that, because that would be too easy. It's just, oh, give me a freaking, what's it called, grenade launcher, and then I beat every animal. Or yeah, that's not really what I'm going for here. I'm trying to go more for like a realistic wild man scenario. Okay, so finally, first is a grouper. To my knowledge, groupers are not really that big. So, I mean, it looks like this one got some teeth on it. Like, smaller teeth, but teeth. So I'm gonna probably say that it would, because okay, if we're both like trying to kill each other, a grouper being a naturally much better swimmer than me would most likely be able to get around and bite me before I could get it. But if I could grab a hold of it, or like yeah, I'd probably be able to rip its jaw in half with my bare hands if I could get a hold of it. So we're gonna say, wait. But before I look like an idiot, I'm gonna let's we can check out the stats of some of these. So firstly, we're gonna look at how big is the average grouper fish. Okay, so the average grouper fish is like gonna be 5 to 15 pounds. So that's like this size of a baby. Okay, so like at worst, it's gonna be, it would injure me, but I would win. We need to switch these two. There we go. Switch the color on this one. And on this one. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking that it'd be, nah, I'd win. Not a squish, but definitely I would win. May get like a bite on me, maybe, but not like super bad. Guinea fowl? I have not even heard of that one. That's interesting. I'm gonna be finding animals that I haven't heard of here, which is crazy because I know like a lot of animals. What is a guinea fowl? Huh. It's about as big as a chicken. So yeah, it's just a funny looking chicken. It's gonna die. Guinea pig, squish, gulper eel. Okay. What's the stats on a gulper eel? This thing's friggin' tiny. I could hold it in my hand. Hagfish. It's like 2 feet long. It's a bottom-dwelling marine fish. Interesting. I'm probably gonna win. I don't think that. Yeah, I'd grab both ends of it and stretch it until it snapped. Hammer cop. I have not heard of that one either. Wow. I'm finding a lot of things that I have not heard of. That's interesting. Okay, hammer cop. About 2 feet tall. Brown. Flight bird. That's a quite long beak. It looks like it would probably be for, what, digging into wood or... solid amounts of dirt, maybe. So it could definitely, like, peck me. And if it's, like, fast enough, I don't think I'd be able to beat it. Well, I would be able to beat it, but it would probably fly away. I'm gonna say, well, I could bat it out of the air also. So we'll put that at win. Hamster squish. Hammerhead shark. Oh, okay, yeah. This is the first one I'm probably gonna have to say would destroy me. I don't think that I am beating a hammerhead shark in a fight. Yeah, that's not happening. Over 500 pounds? Give me a freaking break. Yeah, that's not happening. Hair squish. Harpy eagle. It would injure me, but I would win. They're about as big as like your average toddler, but they do have really sharp talons. So that's kind of crazy. So yeah, they would probably slice the absolute crap out of me. Hopefully I don't bleed out afterwards, but if I can grab a hold of it, because birds generally have more hollow bones, I'd be able to kill it or heavily injure it after it claws me. Hedgehog squish. Hercules beetle, they're really cool. I like these animals, but it's a squish. Hermit crab is a squish. Heron, I'd win. Herring, squish. Hippopotamus, I'm absolutely getting destroyed by a hippo. These things are like 3 times as heavy as a car. They have a mouth that could reach all the way around me like twice. They just hang their mouth open and charge, and I'm absolutely screwed. Yeah, it's literally a walking tank, and it's got the most human kills out of any animal in Africa. So I don't think that I would stand a chance. Like, absolutely not. Hell, I don't even think like unless I was in like a tank, I don't even think I would be able to beat it. Like if I had a shotgun or like an assault rifle or something, I don't think that I'm killing that thing before it reaches me and just slams into me and I'm immediately dead. Yeah, so hippopotamus is a pretty unwinnable matchup right there. I have never heard of this bird either. That's Hoatzin. The heck is a Hoatzin? I've absolutely never heard of that. It's a good opportunity for me to learn about more animals. Hoatzin is a medium-sized tropical pheasant-like bird. Approximately 2 feet. Only 2 pounds, though. What? Wow, okay. Yeah. This thing is getting grabbed and yeeted. It is squished here. Hobo spider. Any spider, honestly, unless it gets the jump on me, like, it's going down. Is absolutely dying. If I got shoes on, I'm just squashing it. If I've got a rock, I'm just squashing it. So it's it's over. No way it's getting all the way over to me before it's already been killed. Hog sucker. That sounds like an insult. You hog sucker. But it is apparently a fish. I'm gonna use that as an insult from now on. Tiny fish, squish. Looks like a very tiny bird, squish. Horny lizard, squish. Hornet, squish. Horse, absolutely fucking destroying me. Yeah, I am 100% losing to a horse. They literally carry like huge carts of stuff for a living and spend their entire lives running on those huge muscular legs. They would stomp the crap out of me and I would not have a chance. Horseshoe crab. How big is a horseshoe crab? I think it's like what, the size of a football, maybe. A little bit bigger if they're fully grown. But yeah, they're not surviving. It's not squish, but I would definitely win. Howler monkeys. Monkeys of any freaking shape and size are at the very least going to injure or kill me before I defeat them. Unless it's like a spider monkey or something. So, first of all, their cries are so horribly deafening that it would disorient me for long enough for them to be able to jump on top of me and like start biting the crap out of me. Yeah, it would heavily injure me, but I would win. Might kill me from infection or something. But yeah, I could definitely win. I think it's low would kill me. Would kill me, but I would win. Or high would injure me, but I would win. Huntsman spider, squish. Hummingbird, squish. Humpback whale. Yeah, these things could kill me by just talking to me with me being next to them. Like, there's no actual fighting those things. They're just so absolutely massive that I think just moving around me would probably brutalize me to the point where I'm not coming back. I would win. Iguana, I would win. I mean, it could snap its tail at me or could claw me before I grab it and kill it. But yeah, so we'll put it in lower one of that. Isopod. Now, how big is the isopod we're talking? Are we talking like prehistoric isopod, or are we talking like the little pill bugs? Because I don't know, I think I could probably beat both. yeah, they're the yeah. Either one is kind of a squish tier. The Jackal is gonna injure me, but I'm gonna beat it. Jaguar is gonna destroy me. They are some of the craziest ambush predators. They're not like as big or as strong as a tiger, but they are substantially more stealthy. And so if I was in its natural habitat, it would probably take me out before I even knew it was there. And even if I did know it was there, it could pounce me before I could have a chance to do anything and tear my neck out and I'd be dead. So we're gonna definitely say that a jaguar destroys me. Doves get bodied. What the heck is this? Javelina. Huh. What's a javelina? That's interesting. I have the never heard of it tier that I could put a lot of these in, but I'm just so fascinated by animals with interesting names that I've never heard of that I want to look it up. It's a type of boar, but it's kind of small. So it's a small boar. In that case, I'm beating it. Mordecai, you're getting absolutely owned. Kangaroo, it depends. If it's like a regular kangaroo, then I would beat it with injury. If it's a, like, redback, it's killing me. I would injure it, but I would probably lose. Dead. King Cobra would kill me after, but I would win. And it's like the highest point of that tier. Because the one bite, like, unless it sent me into anaphylactic shock immediately after the bite, I would be able to, within a second, curb stomp the absolute shit out of that snake and kill it. So, it would kill me after, but I would win. Kiwis are absolutely cute and defenseless. Kinkajou, nope. Also, dead. Koala would would chlamydia me to death after, but I would win. Let's see. Cod. Cod. Okay. It's like a wild kitten. Koi. Komodo dragon, I'm absolutely getting destroyed. There's no way in heck I am ever beating a Komodo dragon. That is just not happening. Like, not only do they weigh more than me and are almost 100% muscle, but their venom prevents you from, like, not bleeding to death. So all it needs is one bite, and then you're absolutely screwed. And then because it can smell your blood, after it bites you, it could literally hunt you down for days. Like, you would literally have to get on a boat and sail away all past the island that you're on with them in order for them to not be able to hunt you down and kill you. They can climb anywhere. They can get into any building you're at. I think that like there was a story of a woman that didn't tell people that she was like on her time of the month, uh, and she got to the island with the Komodo dragons because she wanted to like still go for I forget if it was like a vacation or something, but then uh, a lot of Komodo dragons smelled the blood and they thought that it was like an injured animal. So tons of Komodo dragons just started gathering around her and it scared the absolute crap out of her. And she had to leave. Yeah. No way am I ever like beating that in a fight. Can hunt me down forever. Weighs more than me and could probably body slam me on top of just biting me once and then waiting for me to die. There's no way I'm winning. Kookaburra, it's gonna deafen me, but I'll still kill it. Do I count deafening as injury? I think maybe. Dead. 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 Injured but dead. Absolutely bodies me. Just a bigger, more threatening version of a jaguar. We'll switch these around a little bit. The water ones, I think I would be substantially more helpless. Like, at least I would be able to do something against these other animals back here, but I don't even think I would be able to land a proper punch or anything against a hammerhead shark while it's circling me looking for ways to bite me. Leopard shark. Up the average size of a leopard shark. That's not too big. I would say if that thing is like after me, trying to hurt me, it would probably injure or kill me. But I don't know if I would win. Might be a 50-50. Because if it just used its superior mobility, it could probably just constantly swim around me and take nips at me. Well, I would probably, if that was the case and that was its strategy, I would die before I got to land. I'm gonna say that it's gonna injure me, but I would win. Let's see, what else we got? Lice. Yeah, I have most certainly combed those things out of my hair before and seen them die by the hundreds. There is absolutely no way that they're beating me or even injuring me. It's not gonna happen. Lion's mane jellyfish. Lion's mane jellyfish. Freaking huge. Jeez, okay. Alright, so imagine a jellyfish, but it's freaking gigantic. Like, big enough to completely swallow you whole in its tentacles. And if you touch it, then you're left with, like, a gigantic gashing sting wound. Yeah, I'm not beating this thing. I'm not beating this thing. I might be able to, in my desperate struggle while getting stung to absolute crap, be able to rip a tentacle or two off of it, but this thing is definitely killing me. Average lizard, dead. Llama would injure me, but I would kill it. Lobster, I'm beating it. It's not squish, but I'm definitely beating it. Put the boar above there. Put the chicken here. There we go. Locusts. See those around every day. They're getting squished. Slow Loris. Change the music up here. There we go. Slow Loris is very toxic, but I would probably be able to kill it before it could do anything to me. So we're gonna say that's also squish. Lyrebird. That's what I call my ex-girlfriend. Another smallish bird that is getting squished. I mean, I don't really have to, like, super reorganize these. Yeah, they're... The amount of squished is pretty much the same for all of these. One boot. Like... I don't think any of them... Well, the hornet, yeah. It would at least have a chance to sting me before I just smashed it. But... yeah. I might even put the hornet in Nide Win. Maybe put the hagfish down here. Okay, so apparently, like, iblises are capable of, like, transmitting diseases to you if they bite you. But I think I'm killing it before it can do that. The problem with the Hornet is that it's small enough to be able to dodge my attacks and then get in a hit on me. It wouldn't heavily injure me, but it would hurt like hell. Greenland shark. So, what's the size on these things? They are, freaking huge. Okay. Yeah. Uh, Unlike the humpback whale, which will kill me by just existing, if the Greenland shark was after me, it would destroy me. Okay. What are you? A kaku monkey? Okay. Medium-sized old world monkeys. So they're not very big. Are these like the kind of monkeys that would be chilling in the hot tubs with you in Japan? Like I said with the other monkeys, monkeys in general are probably going to hurt me before I manage to kill them. Penguin, this kind gets squished because it's pretty small. Macaw, die. Maggot's dead. Magpie is dead. A freaking black mamba is definitely going to... Yeah, it's going to be in the same category as the cobra. This thing is going to bite me once, and I'm going to die after killing it. Manatees? I don't want to fight a manatee. Dang, dude. It just makes me sad. I don't want to even think about fighting a manatee. Manatees are so, like, cool. They're so chill. It's like saying that I'm going to fight a capybara or something. Except, like, even more so. No. Definitely not going to be squished here. These things are huge. Like I've seen in an aquarium, these things moving around a gigantic log with little to no effort. I don't even know how I would injure this thing. It's got a lot of, like, thick skin. Which means impact, like, damage, which is already being stunted by the water around me, is going to be even more stunted. Like, they're not I don't think I'd be able to hurt it. It might just be like a stalemate. Because it's not going to try to hurt me, and I can't hurt it. So maybe instead of the never heard of tier, we can change it to a draw. A mandrill is most definitely ripping me apart. I would be able to injure it, but it would most definitely kill me. Manowar would kill me afterwards. Manta Ray is dead. I would kill the Manta Ray. I don't think that it could fight back all that much, neither. A mantis shrimp is actually going to injure me, but I would kill it. Yeah. A mantis shrimp is actually going to injure me, but I would kill it. So I could grab it in like one hand and crush it, but that like faster than sound punch that could break my wrist or could leave a humongous burning whelp on my arm. Yeah, that's probably not going to be too good for me. Markor. It looks like... Oh. So it's a goat with really cool horns. But it's pretty big, actually. Wow. I would say a 50-50. Because goats don't really have that big of, like, an attack capability other than running straight towards you. But since it is, like, massive, it would make the fight more difficult for me. So its linear attack capabilities would mean that it would be easy to get the jump on, but it's also huge. So if it could manage to ram me, I'd probably be dead. A marlin is stabbing me and killing me. And it's one of the fastest fish ever. So, yes. The most that I could hope for is like it jabs into me and it like gets stuck in my flesh, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I guess that could happen, but what if it does? Like, am I gonna like grab its fin and try to rip it off or some shit? Like, okay, we'll put it there. Squish. 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 Mongoose are really fast, and if it was actually trying to attack me, it would probably bite me first. But if I do actually get it, it's squished. Let's put it like there. When your meets the eye, the big pizza pie, that's amore. These things are huge. Mosquitoes going in squish. Moth is going in squish. Moray eel. I mean, from the picture, it looks like this thing is as big as this dude. Now, let's see. Yeah, these things are bigger than a human. Okay. Alright, so they got teeth that can cause severe lacerations. And they are bigger than a human. Okay, so even if I am damaging this thing, I'm gonna die before I reach land. Yeah, also it's an eel. Yeah, looking quite a bit helpless there, honestly. Mountain lion, it's not as big as like a jaguar or a leopard, so I might be able to injure it if I'm lucky. But dang. This thing is like crazy strong. Narwhal, same thing as the marlin. I think I'm stabbed and dead. Nautiluses are kind of small. Nope. Nightingale, nope. Bat, nope. Nurse shark. Nurse shark. What's their size? Cause okay, they're oh yeah, this thing, if it wants to kill me, it's killing me. Similar to the hammerhead, it is absolutely killing me. Or fish. Thing is gigantic. Like, what? It's like as big as the moray eel, if not bigger. They are filter feeders, though, which means that's gonna be a draw. Squish. It's gonna be annoying to fight, but I could still beat it. Okapi. Okapi. Okay. What, like, stats are we dealing with as far as this thing? Alright, so it's pretty big. I'm thinking that I have as much a chance to defeat this as I do a freaking horse. Like, it is probably not gonna go well. Orangutans, the thing is, like, they're extremely docile, but I think due to their strength and intelligence, if they were to try and kill me, they most definitely would be able to. So we're gonna go like... The only reason I'm putting the lion's mane jellyfish so high is because not only would I be like flailing around in the water, but it would be completely covering my whole body in horrible poisonous stings, and all that I could do is like attempt to struggle meaninglessly and rip some of its tentacles off as it just basically engulfs me in horrible, torturous agony. So it seems like the absolute most, like, meaningless effort. It is right under would destroy me. Could stand a chance, maybe, but yeah, it would have to be like using tools, like grabbing a rock or something and just trying to bludgeon it as much as possible before it freaking kills me. Because that thing is going to be so strong, and its bite force is like way more than I would be able to stand, that it's definitely going to kill me. Yeah, the problem with these two, the horse and the okapi, is because they're so large and their legs are so strong, I probably wouldn't even be able to get near them before they've already, like, knocked me on my butt and started trampling me to death. Like, I would have zero chance. Orca, I'm not even gonna pretend. These things are going up there with hippopotamus. Like, right next to hippopotamus. Like, this could go either way. Like, hippo could kill me on land or in sea. Orca would be, like, playing around with my corpse days after I'm already dead. Like, it's that definitive of a win. I'm not even going to be able to do anything. Bird. Dun, dun, dun. You're dead. Let me see just in case, because I think I know what this is, but I'm going to make sure. Ha. Okay, so they're only dangerous to aircrafts. Yeah. They're pretty big. So it'd probably like go here or yeah, somewhere around here. But yeah, dude. Absolutely getting killed. Otter, okay. If it's a regular otter, it's probably gonna bite me, but I'm gonna kill it. If it's a giant otter, I'm screwed. So, yes. Regular otter shown and depicted here. It's gonna bite me, but I'm probably gonna kill it. This is only, like, the kookaburra is only there because it would deafen me. Owls, dead ox. Wait, where'd it go? Oh. Ox is definitely gonna just absolutely destroy me. Yeah, those things are like bigger and stronger than horses. It's walking tank. Gonna die. Ain't no way I'm defeating that. I mean, I would at least be able to run from the Komodo dragon, I think. But it would hunt me down no matter where I went. Oyster, like, how is that even a fight? Panda, despite like it being cuddly looking, definitely still a big bear. Pangolin, no, probably not winning. But it does have large claws. So it could probably hurt me, but I would kill it. This is not actually a proper animal. A panther is not actually a proper animal. It is a category of animal. It encompasses lions, tigers, etc., etc. It's not its own animal. It's not a thing. This is most likely like a black jaguar or leopard. Not a... That's not its own animal. And I've already marked the two of them, so I'm not even going to put it on the board. Parrot dead. Partridge dead. Peacock dead. Pheasant dead. Pelican, gonna be annoying, but I would still win. We'll say there. Pig, how big is the pig? Because if it's huge, it would most certainly injure me. Yeah, we're gonna say that. Pigeon, dead. Pika, dead. Pike would injure me. Pilot whales. Okay. So they're basically like... Yeah, they're pretty dang big and they're predators and they're in the ocean and they've been known to drag divers down to the bottom and kill them. Yeah, we're gonna say that these things destroy me. Piranhas, normally when you're talking piranhas, you're saying a bunch of them. If it's just one piranha, I'm squishing it. If it's an entire school of piranhas, I'm dead. Because they can literally rip flesh off of an entire cow within seconds. So I am going to just get shredded. There's not even going to be any hope of survival if it's an entire school of piranha. If it's me and the piranha and we're both trying to kill each other, the school of piranhas will win. But if it's just one piranha, then I win. So it's like this weird thing where it's between both the highest and the lowest, depending on how many there are. Pistol shrimp is a similar situation to the mantis shrimp, where it's gonna freaking sonic boom me and that's gonna hurt. Prawn is squish. Plankton, dead. Platypuses are venomous. They would probably injure me before I could kill them. Poison dart frog. I could squish it with my boot and then throw away my boot. Then, as long as I didn't touch them, like, at all. Yeah, as long as I don't touch them at all. And I just, like, squish it and then throw away my boot and never touch it again. Then I'm pretty sure that I'm in a safe position. Polar bear is another one going in the absolutely gonna freaking destroy me tier. Going to hunt me down worse than the Komodo dragon will and is gonna kill me. Is that a ferret? Well, ferrets are squish. They're already squish. Porcupine is I will probably die after defeating it. Prairie dog dead. Mantis is dead. Prius monkey? Oh, a lot of things that I haven't heard of here. Okay. Yes. Monkey. How big is monkey? 20 pounds and 2 feet. The most this thing could do is bite me. It's dead. It's not. Yeah. Pufferfish, I'm gonna die after killing it. Same as the cobra. Only pufferfish is actually going to be more difficult for me to kill. I would have to literally, like, grab 2 rocks. Well, okay, if I had 2 rocks, I'd be able to do it without dying. But that's still, like, crazy. And just, like, smash it in between both of the good-sized rocks. But I'm not sure if I would be able to... I would have to be standing on, like, a bank or something and then have it float over to me. And then it like puffs up or whatever, and I just smash it between both of the rocks. That's a very, very like specific set of circumstances that I would have to go into the fight prepared for. I think in any normal situation, the pufferfish is going to kill me before, like, I'm going to kill it, but after it stings me, I'm dead. Quail is dead. Dead. Quokka is gonna hand me its baby, and then we're gonna agree to be friends. I don't know what this shouting thing is, but it's squished. Rabbit. Raccoon is probably gonna injure me before I kill it. Substantially faster than the pangolin. And more vicious than the lemur. The reason why mantis shrimp and pistol shrimp are higher up on the list is because, like, they are smaller and faster. So they could hit me before I killed them. Rats are obviously with the rest of the smaller rodents. Rattel? What? I mean, that looks like a honey badger. That's what that looks like. That looks like a honey badger. Picture is like honey badger. Oh, Rattel is literally just another name for a honey badger. Okay, honey badger is going to absolutely maim me, and I would probably die. I would say 50-50. Like, these things can live through a lot of punishment. Like, a lot of punishment. And they can, like, absolutely maim me. So I'm not sure if I could kill the thing before it just made me bleed out horribly. Rattlesnake. Same as the other, like, really venomous snakes. Raven, nope. Red panda. Probably the same as a raccoon. Reef shark. How big reef shark? Between 3 and 10 feet. They're averagely big. So I guess, like, if they were after me, yeah, it would be, I don't know, because they're not like super big. They're like as big as a person. They do have sharp teeth, and they can swim around. So probably gonna be that I could injure it, but it would most likely kill me. Rhino is absolutely, I'm getting destroyed. There is no way in heck. Thing is a walking tank. Rhinoceros beetle, though, squish. Roadrunner, squish. Penguin, squish. Roly-poly, squish. Saki monkey? Saki monkey. £3 and 1 foot tall. I'm just gonna, like, absolutely destroy this thing. Salamander. Salmon. Sawfish. Sawfish I've seen just flip its nose around and, like, sushify fish right in front of its face. I am, like, really, really screwed if this thing is actually trying to attack me. I think it's, like, more dangerous than the marlin in that case, because the marlin could stab me, but then, yeah, the marlin could stab me, but then it would get, like, stuck in me, and I would have a chance to, like, counterattack once or twice, maybe even break its nose if I'm strong enough. But that stab wound is definitely going to kill me. With the sawfish, it's like it flips its face around pretty freaking quickly. And in that case, it's gonna, like, chop my hand off as I'm reaching out to try to grab it. It's definitely not going to be a fun time. I'm not even sure if I stand, like, half of a chance against this thing. I would have to get lucky. It might even be in the destroy tier because of that. Yeah, and on top of that, these things are freaking humongous. Yeah, no, this is actually going in destroy tier. No, that's gonna just kill me, like, absolutely rip me to shreds. I am deader than dead. Scabbard fish. Sounds like it's got scary teeth. Let's see. Kinda small. Okay, so it's not good to eat because it's got tons and tons of parasites and a bunch of metal in it that will give you that will basically poison you if you eat it. It'll poison you and give you parasites, both, if you eat it. So not great for eating, but it is rather small.
not too big. It does have sharp teeth. So I guess I'll put it... Like, yeah, it's probably going to get a bite or two in before I can kill it. Yeah. We'll go with that. How lethal is platypus venom? Not really that deadly. So, like I said, would injure me, but I would kill it. Scarab. You need scarabs to pass. Oh my god. That game is awful. I might do a playthrough of it later, but oh god. I absolutely hate that game. Dead. Okay. Dead. Seagull gonna poop on me, but I'll kill it.
I think... How big is that? Let's see here. Really small. These are extremely small. So it's gonna sting me, but I'll kill it. Like, most definitely. I'm gonna put him down here. He just doesn't fit with the rest of them, dude. Sea snake. Not super big. Are they venomous though? Not only are they venomous, they're 10 times as venomous as a cobra. And they're pretty big. And they're in water, which means the thing could bite me and then slip out of range before I could do anything to it. So I am absolutely dead. Sea urchin? I could kill it with a rock. It would actually take tool use though, so let's actually put it in there. Sea turtle? I don't think this is like actually a fight. I don't think this is a fight. I don't think that I can do anything to a sea turtle. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, try to blind it? All it has to do is swim away. And I think this is also like a stalemate situation. Seals. Regular seals is like a underwater dog. So if I'm on land, I would definitely beat it. Because regular seals, not sea lions, seals, are extremely slow on land.
So if I could lead it to land and then like just start pounding on it, I would be able to win. But if I was in the water, it would 100% have the advantage and kill me. So I'm going to put it in 50-50. Dead. Oh, the birds that kick snakes to death. The curb stompers. Yeah, they're probably gonna injure me. If they can also fly though. I don't think they could kill me just by kicking me though. Probably not. So yeah, it's probably gonna be like would injure me, but I would win. Serval is probably the same category. Would injure me, but I would win. Like a raccoon or something like that. It would come running at me. It would scratch me, bite me, but I would just kill it. Sheep. Yeah, I would win. Would win versus a sheep. Shoebills, they look scary, but it's just their look that's threatening. I don't think that they actually have any deadly capability. If it comes to actual like fighting, I think I would probably win. Shrew is dead. Shrimp is dead. Siamang. Wait, is it? Yes. Siamang. Monkey. The largest of the gibbons. Twice the size of other gibbons. So like they're also the loudest of the gibbons. So they're like a howler monkey, but way louder, and they're bigger. So what I was saying with the kookaburra, it would not only deafen me, but would also be able to potentially maim me because of its size. Deadly gibbon. Skink is dead. Skunk is dead, but I'll smell afterwards. Dead. Sloth dies from moving too quickly. Sloth is gonna remain on the bottom of this list. Red snappers. I just recently discovered red snappers have giant spines on their back, and they are so full of like disgusting bacteria that if you do get stuck by one of their spines on their back, you're gonna have like your entire arm swell up. Pretty scary. They're probably gonna die, but that would certainly suck. Snow leopard. Aren't they smaller than actual leopards? They're still pretty big and are still apex predators. So, lower than a regular leopard and a jaguar, but definitely still gonna kill me. Sperm whale. Probably. I'm thinking it's going to be a stalemate situation. Oh, no. They're 60 tons and 60 feet long. They're going to squash me just like the frickin' humpback whale. Spider crab, not squash teir, and if they pinch me, it's gonna hurt. Probably there. Spider monkey dead. Shoebill. Didn't we just do this one? Okay. Anywho, yeah, we did just do this one. Well, weird. Squid, dead. Squirrel monkey, dead. Stag beetle, pinchy but dead. Stick bug, get stick bugged. Stingray is dead. Stink beetle dead. A stoat is dead. Stork is bigger, so it'll go next to the pelican, but it's still dead. Like a sturgeon biting me for the very first time. Okay. That thing is huge. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they're huge, and they are so powerful that they can jump out of the water and slam into people with the force of a car hitting into you. And it'll kill you. So, even if I was in a boat trying to fight this thing, it could potentially murder me. Yeah, I don't think that's going over very well. Swans. Okay. So a goose would be just way too easy. Like you just grab its neck and you just start beating it and it's dead. Gooses can't actually do anything to you that are going to put any horrible harm onto you. But swans
Swans have been proven to be able to, like, break people's bones if they start coming at you. If they, like, hit you really hard with their wing, they could potentially, like, break your ankle or break your arm. So, I could win, but it would probably hurt me. I'm definitely gonna say that. Sunfish are useless. I'll just take some medication for this one. Tamarin monkey. Looks very distinguished. Look at this distinguished gentleman. They are so small that they're not even measured in pounds. They're measured in ounces. That thing is getting, like, football yeeted onto the floor. Tapers are pretty big. And they can weigh like 700 to 800 pounds. Jeez. Okay. They are unpredictable and potentially fatal. Yeah, we're gonna say this thing could kill me. Tarantula's dead. Tarantula Hawk is dead. Dead, dead, dead. I'm dead. This thing is like, yeah. It's going up there. Okay, so the TT monkey. Let's see about the TT monkey. How small is the TT monkey? They're tiny. Get squished. Tortoise, I just flip it on its back and it loses. Trout dead. Lizard dead. Turkey is denied win. Vampire squid? Okay. So they were suspected of being gigantic and scary, but they're actually pretty small. So why the heck are they named that? Okay, anyway, they're dead, dead, dead. Viper. I mean, like, most vipers are pretty poisonous. Hi, Venomous. Yeah. And they can climb. I am dead. Vol. Die. Vulture. Walrus. Yeah, I'm dead. The walrus is definitely killing me. They're pretty slow, but they're also huge, have thick hides, and have two giant tusks that they could bury into me and kill me. I mean, I could do hit and run tactics, or maybe like get some dirt or rocks or something like that. I don't know. I could throw rocks at it, but I think other than playing the long game and just throwing rocks at it for a straight freaking hour, I'm not gonna be able to win that. Warthogs are actually extremely vicious creatures that could potentially kill me. So it might be like a 50-50 situation. Yeah, and no, definitely a 50-50 situation. If not, A would injure it but would lose. These things are like absolutely wild and very strong. So it's like probably, yeah, lower than the taper. Wait, how fast is a taper? Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, it's going below the taper. Water bears literally can't die, so we're gonna go with a draw on that one. Weasel dead. Weevil dead.
Whale shark is a draw. Wildebeest can and will kill me. Wow, we are only like halfway through the list. Okay, dead. Wabagong? The heck? It's a Wabagong. Oh, it's a type of shark, but it's like a bottom-feeding suckerfish. Okay, well, in that case, it is dead. Wolf, I would say, yeah, that's gonna kill me. Probably gonna do more damage to me than the kangaroo. Okay. Wolffish. Wolffish. Averagely sized, weird looking, but so not squish, but I would win still. Dead, dead, dead. Oh no, Wolverines are killing me. They're absolutely murdering me. They are going above Honey Badger because they are more vicious and definitely capable of doing more damage. Wombat, we're going to be friends, so no need to fight. Yak is going to kill me, just like the ox is. Zebra is going to kill me. Probably worse than the horse will. It'll absolutely maim me. Because zebras are highly aggressive. Lionfish, it's the same kind of thing as like a pufferfish. Where if I got like a big ass, if I got like a big ass rock, I could bludgeon it and kill it. But I don't know. Its spikes are only defensive, but it does inject a lot of venom. Like a lot of venom. I think I'll put it in the same tier as these. I think I'm still probably gonna beat this thing. Let me see, what size is this? Oh no, this is getting squished. This is not even a threat. Get squished. Baleen whale. Okay. Baleen whale. About half the size of the other one, but still pretty big. I'd say this is like wait. Because if it's yeah, they're filter feeding whales, so not gonna be able to defeat it, but it won't be able to do anything to me. Angel Shark is the same as that other shark. Wabagong. They're both bottom feeding like suckerfish types, and so probably not gonna kill me. Cookie cutter shark would freaking hurt like a lot, but I would still be able to kill it. Fangtooth, die. Wait, how big is a Fangtooth? Yeah, they're tiny. You're dead. Wow, so this is the first jellyfish that's just squish. Because its stings only cause very mild irritation unless you're allergic to it. So, yeah, it's just dead. Draft bug, dead. Groundhog would probably injure me. Let's put it with like raccoons and stuff, I guess. Wahoo. Let me see. Wahoo. Oh. How big are they? Not super big, but they've got razor sharp, scissor-like teeth. So it's lots of slashing. It's about as long as me, but it's a lot less. Like, yeah. So it would probably win, honestly, given the disadvantage that I would have in the water. But I think Yeah, it would probably kill me. Be able to injure it, but it would kill me. Grizzly bear is absolutely destroying me. There is no world in which I win to a grizzly bear. Peacock, you can't just put yourself again and expect to get a higher placing. Like, bro. Gibbon, well, it's not as big as Lord of the Gibbons up here. So probably lower on the list. If not in this list. Giraffe is absolutely clubbing the crap out of me. I am not winning to a giraffe. Yeah, no way I'm winning to a giraffe. Giraffe kills me. Dead. Dead. Not squish. But I think I definitely win versus a goat. Goblin shark. Oh, goldfish is dead. Goose, like I said before, is dead. And it can't even hurt you. Goose is dead. Goblin shark. Let me see. What's a goblin shark size? Averagely big. Okay.
So their teeth are like needles, but not like super dangerous to humans usually. But they say that about every shark. So I don't really take it seriously when they say that, oh, this shark isn't dangerous, this shark isn't dangerous, and then it ends up killing somebody. Like, oh, it wasn't the shark's fault. Huh? Thought you said it wasn't dangerous. Well, now let's move the goalpost. Yeah. I'm not for, like, killing animals to extinction or anything like that for it, but we gotta respect them in their habitat and not tell people that they're not dangerous when they freaking are. Because that leads to stupid-ass people walking up to an animal. Oh, you said it wasn't dangerous. And then they end up getting hurt. Yeah. No. No, no, no. Okay, this thing would injure me, but I would probably win. Lord Gibbons is probably gonna be on the top of that list for a while. Gorillas, if it was trying to kill me, it would definitely kill me. 100% a gorilla would kill me. Gorillas are normally very docile, though. But as for, like, this list, no, a gorilla would absolutely wreck me. Let's see. Golden Eagle would injure me, but would die. Great white shark would most definitely kill me. Fox would injure me, but I would kill it. Frog is dead. Frogmouth is dead. Galapagos tortoise would probably be a stalemate situation. I don't think a Galapagos tortoise could kill me. But I couldn't really do anything to it. Like, it's really, really heavy. It's also really, really slow. Yeah, I definitely can't do anything to it. A gar. Gars can be pretty scary, depending on their size. I have literally seen humongous gars. So, yeah. I'm gonna put it above the wahoo. Garter snake is squished. A gazelle. I'm tempted to put it above goat. Because it is quite a bit smaller than, yeah, it's not too big. Dude, I'm not looking for shoes. Okay. Yeah, they're small. They're small. I'm only putting them higher than goat because their more sharp-looking horns pose somewhat of a threat. Okay, well, we can finally see the bottom here. Gecko is dead. Penguin is dead. What even is this? Grynoc. Okay. We're gonna go with. It's. I would win. I would win. Okay, so this is like an alligator, but has a very narrow face, so it probably wouldn't be able to do as much damage as an alligator and would be easier to handle. We're gonna say it would injure me, but I would kill it. Ghost shark. How big ghost shark? Ghost shark. Okay. We got not that big. Kind of small. Ooh, that's quite small. Big fin squid. Wait. Okay, so though they are, you know, big and have incredibly long, like, spindly tentacles, they do not feed on larger animals. I mean, I think I could maybe win. I could probably win. Giant squid is going to kill me. It is, it's gonna kill me. Feather Star. They are extremely delicate. Have no venom, they get squished. Fennec Fox also gets squished. Ferret is already squished. Flamingo, you go up here with the other birds that I would win against. Flatworm is already squished. Flea, squish. Fly, squish. Flying fish, squish. Finch, squish. Firefly, squish. Electric eel, I am absolutely dead. One touch, and yeah, one touch, I don't even have a chance. I am just dead. I can't damage it fast enough before it just fries me instantly. Elephant goes up here. Yeah, these things at least have to, like, do something. Like, ram into me. Like, something. The electric eel just has to touch me. Like, at all. And I am just immediately dead. Elephant seal. Yeah, he's going up here with the walrus. Probably above the walrus. Or... because they're bigger than walruses, aren't they? Aren't elephant seals bigger than walruses? No, walruses are... wait, no. Elephant seals are significantly bigger than walruses. Like, way... okay. So yeah, elephant seal would just flop and crush me. Though it's really slow. I kind of wouldn't really be able to do anything to it. And if I ever get close enough, it's just going to crush me. So yeah, not great. Elk, 50-50. We're gonna say 50-50. Penguin, up here with the other birds. Emu. Well, if all of Australia can't defeat them, then how am I gonna... I would say it's probably a 50-50. They're like smaller ostriches, but they do have like knife-like, they have knife-like talons. So, would potentially get gutted. Yeah, crazy talons that could gut me. But if I can get close enough to it and get a hold of it, I could potentially defeat it. So it might go into the injure me tier. Emus would, but I think ostriches are going to go in the 50-50. Falcons can't really do anything to me. Like, they fly really fast to the point where I wouldn't be able to, like, touch them if they kept up the speed, but
I don't think they could really kill me. I'm pretty certain, actually. So, for that reason, the falcon might actually be in the draw tier. Dragonfish. Yeah, duck is dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Echidna. Yeah, I would squish the echidna. Regular eel, I would defeat it. Dragonfish. I don't know what that is. They are teeny, teeny, tiny. Yeah, they're squish. Dugong, gong, gong. Dugong. Size. Pretty big. The smaller ones are 1,000 pounds. Yeah, it's the same situation as a manatee where it's just so big and blubbery that I wouldn't be able to really do anything to it. Dingo is going to hurt, if not kill me. Who is missing? I don't care. I don't want that. No thanks, advertisement. Dog. It's 50-50. Because depending on the dog, it could absolutely maul me. Or I would kill it. Dolphin, you're going up here with the sea creatures that I don't stand a chance against. Donkeys, okay, you say, oh, they're smaller horses, I could beat it. No, sorry. These things would most definitely kill you. They are quite large animals. Not as large as a horse. They're like slightly smaller zebras, and they are around just as vicious. So, yeah, you actually need to be really careful around donkeys. Because donkeys are literally kept near like flocks so that they can kill wild dogs that try to eat flocks. And they will not only kill those things, but they will trample on their corpses and carry them around in their teeth and flail them around. And it's pretty wild. I don't think that I'm taking this thing in a fight. It would probably destroy me. Pretty much anything that could carry 12 of me, I don't think I'm gonna stand a chance against. Squish. Yeah, crocodile. I'm not even gonna try. I am really not even gonna try. There is no point. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Cutterfish.
Oh, cuttlefish. Okay. I personally am not like epileptic, but if you were epileptic, a cuttlefish could definitely kill you. If I was smaller, if I was small enough for this thing to consider me food, I would be absolutely terrified of it. So, it's going in squished here, but yeah, it's one of the animals that I would say, as far as like sea creatures, that I think if there was like a horror game or something like that that takes place in the sea, then a gigantic cuttlefish would be a terrifying enemy. A daddy longlegs is not even a proper animal. It's either not a spider or that's not what it's called. It's like how some people call crane flies mosquito eaters, even though they don't eat mosquitoes. I mean, they look kind of like giant mosquitoes, but they don't eat mosquitoes. They eat like moss and other plant matter. So it's either a huntsman, not a huntsman spider. It's a different classification of animal, just period. Or or people when they say daddy long legs, they mean cellar spiders. And that is a very important distinction because huntsmen's don't bite. Frick. Anyway, alright, maybe it was called something else. But anywho, yeah, it was, yes, I was correct. Harvestman, harvestman. Not a huntsman. I got their name wrong. My apologies. Harvestmen are they don't bite. However, cellar spiders do bite when provoked, and they are venomous. Like, they will make you nauseous and sick if they bite you. Debraza monkey. Debraza monkey. Boop. Is it gonna teach me spinjitzu? Small. Very small. Match up the Condor patch. I would win. Copperhead goes with the other snakes that I will die to after being bitten. Coral snake, die. Dead. Cottonmouth, that's not cotton in its mouth, that's death. Cow would kill me. Not just kill me, would destroy me. Coyote would injure me, but I would kill it. No, 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 no. Ew. Coconut crab is only scary while you're sleeping. Because it can eat you while you sleep. Otherwise, I could defeat it. Cod. Favorite fish to eat. Caterpillar. Gone, gone, gone. I think the centipede goes up with the hornet. Where did I put the hornet? I lost it. It was right here. There we go. Put it with the hornet. Chameleon, your emotes have no effect on me. Cheetahs don't actually attack people, like, at all. They are, like... Yeah, there's 0 recorded attacks from a cheetah, period, ever. You literally have more attacks from freaking meerkats biting people's ankles than you do a cheetah, which is crazy to me. But we'll go ahead and say I think if it was actually trying to kill me, then it definitely would. Yeah, we'll go for that. Chicken. Chinchilla. Chimpanzee. I could maybe injure it, but it would kill me. Most definitely. Demonkey. Cayman is smaller crocodile. Smaller alligator crocodile. I could maybe do something to it, but I would probably lose. Capybara, I don't want to fight it. They're too chill. If I was to put it in a category, it would damage me with its giant biting teeth, but it would lose. You would injure me, but would lose. Dead. Caribou. Cluck, 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 yeah. Cluck, 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 yeah. Ooh, caribou. You're going with the... No, you're probably higher than the elk. Uh, yeah, there we go. Cassowary. Nah, I'd win. I would definitely win versus the cassowary. Cat, you're dead. Bobcat would injure me, but I would win. Squish. 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 We're gonna just put it up here to save time. Butterfly, bumblebee, camel, up here, squish, squish. Binturong. Since I've had a girlfriend. Let's look up its stats. Not that big. Okay, so basically like the raccoon. Alright. Yeah. Squish and squish and squish. Blue ring octopus literally just needs to get me once and I'm just dead. And it is so small that I can barely see it. I'm gonna say it's in this tier. Since it's so tiny, I could probably crush it and kill it, but it would definitely kill me. Blue whale is another one of those that would kill me just by existing. Squish. Boa. Let's see. Could kill me if it actually managed to wrap around me. It would kill me. But it would have to get me in a pretty poor position. If it just wrapped around my leg and started constricting and breaking my bones in my leg, I could still probably do something to it. So I would say it would injure me, but I would still win and kill it. A regular boar, not as bad as... I would go ahead and say not as bad as the warthog, but still very dangerous. Badger. Badgers, 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 badgers. Regular badgers, I would say, goes into raccoon territory. Bald eagle. Scary crushing talons that can rip my arm apart. But if it manages to crush my arm with its talons, I could grab it And like before, so yeah, it would probably damage me, but I would still be able to defeat it. Ooh, Barracuda. I don't know. I think I'd win. It runs across water, and if it tries to fight me, it dies. Basking shark, we're gonna say, is a draw. Bass, I would win. Bat, I crush. Beluga, squishy heads. They're probably going to win. Not gonna lie. Oh, God. African buffalo. Yeah, that's going up here. Albatross. I would win. Alligator snapping turtle. I don't know how I actually kill this thing. I think it would just kind of leave me maimed, and I wouldn't really be able to do anything to it. I guess I could grab a rock, and if it latches onto me, then just start beating it in the face with it until it was just bludgeoned to death. In which case it would injure me. Mouth is probably absolutely disgusting, though, so it might kill me. Okay. Anaconda. Huh. Well, that thing is definitely more dangerous than a boa. I'd say 50-50. If I could get like a semi-sharp rock, I could pierce it several times. It could bite me and rip into me and probably break a lot of my bones. But I think I would be able to if was given the right situation. Antelope. I would put it up with the llama. That one's gone. Arctic fox. Probably win. Armadillo. Axolotl questions. Aye. Baboon goes up here with this guy. Aardvark isn't in squish, but I would definitely win. Hyenas can crush bone with their bite, so they're definitely killing me. Even if I win, they're... Oh, I probably wouldn't win. Puffin sea lion is 50-50, just like seals. They're more mobile outside of water, though. Squirrel is squish, beetle squish, small bird squish, small snake squish, flounder squish, moose absolutely destroys me. Wasp squish, robin squish, alpaca, softer than a llama. Beetle squish, deer. I've seen deers like mess people up, so like male deers. Squish, squish. Floppy nose monkey. Probably somewhere up here. Squish. Alligator. I'm an alligator. Okay. Let's do clownfish. Ant. Ostrich. Like I said before, it goes in 50-50. And then we got mountain goat. How big is a mountain goat? Because that looks kind of big. Not actually that big. So I think it would injure me, but I would be able to beat it. Squish. I would win. Squish. It would still defeat me, even if it's a false killer whale. Be a squish. Bison. You win. Lose. Lose. Opossum. How come it says opossum here, but shows a picture of a possum? Oh well. Probably goes up with the other animals that would have a good chance of biting the crap out of me. Done. Done. Beaver would also bite the crap out of me. Black bear would absolutely toast me. Grasshopper dead. This looks like the same thing as a gazelle pretty much, so I'm gonna put it up there. Lion would absolutely toast me, but it's not as much as the tiger would. Starfish is squish. So there we go. This is the absolutely massive animal tier list. I did not expect it to be this this large and take this long. But yeah, there were a lot of smaller, more docile animals that could not really put up a fight. There's a good chunk of them, though, that are really dangerous and would potentially murder me. And so, if you think I could definitely kill one of those, I mean, you're probably wrong, but you can put it in a comment or something. And I will see you guys later. Peace.